Welcome to Gaia's Grove, beloved ones. I'm your host, Jonathan Thompson. Today we're going to explore a powerful symbol of love, beauty, and transformation, the rose. In this episode, we'll delve into the myth of Aphrodite and Adonis and uncover the secrets of the rose. Get comfortable, take a deep breath in, and let's embark on this journey together. Opening. Beloved ones, we gather here today in the presence of the rose. Look at the flower before you. Notice the way the petals curl inward, protecting the secret heart, yet waiting to be revealed. Notice the sharp, jagged thorns that line the stem, standing guard against the world. In the ancient Greek world, the rose was never merely a decoration for a banquet table or a gift for a lover. It was a sacred sign, a living bridge between the mortal realm and the divine. It was the flower of Aphrodite, the goddess of love, desire, and beauty. But it was also the flower of Adonis, the beloved who died young, and the flower of grief itself. Today, we do not separate the myth from the mystery. We invite the spirit of Aphrodite and the universal energy of the rose to teach us about the nature of love, the reality of pain, and the courage it takes to unfold our true selves. We stand at the intersection of the thorn and the petal, where the divine meets the human, and where the most profound transformations occur. The myth, the blood of the goddess. To understand the rose, we must first walk the path of the myth. Imagine the ancient forests of Cyprus and Lebanon. Imagine the goddess Aphrodite, moving with the speed of a storm, her heart pounding not with desire, but with terror. Her beloved Adonis, the embodiment of youthful beauty and vitality, had been struck down by a wild boar. The earth was stained with his blood. Aphrodite ran to him. She did not stop to think of her safety. She did not stop to consider her own fragility. She ran through the thicket, through the dense undergrowth where the wild white roses grew. In her haste, in her desperate love, she pricked her foot on the sharp thorns of a white rose. Her divine blood, the very essence of life and love, spilled onto the white petals, and in that moment, the flower changed. The white was stained a deep, vibrant crimson. The rose was no longer just a flower. It became a testament to the cost of love. This story teaches us that love is not passive. It is not a safe, quiet thing that sits on a shelf. True love is active. It is urgent. It is willing to run through the thorns, to risk the wound, to bleed for the sake of the beloved. The red rose is a symbol of that sacrifice. It tells us that beauty is often born from pain, and that the deepest connections we make with others will inevitably leave a mark on our souls. The core teaching, wholeness and the sacred wound. From this myth, we extract a profound truth about the human condition. Wholeness requires both the thorn and the petal. Too often we try to separate these things. We want the beauty of the petal without the danger of the thorn. We want the love without the risk of heartbreak. We want the bloom without the struggle of the stem. But the rose teaches us that this is impossible. The thorn is not a flaw in the design. It is a necessity. Without the thorn, the tender petals would be eaten by the grazing deer, crushed by the passing foot, destroyed before they could ever open. The thorn is the boundary that allows the beauty to survive. It is the protection that makes the vulnerability possible. Similarly, our own scars, our past hurts, our sacred wounds, they are not signs of failure. They are the thorns that have shaped us. They are the boundaries that have taught us who to trust and who to keep at a distance. They are the evidence that we have loved, that we have lived, and that we have survived. Guided visualization. The unfolding. I invite you now to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Imagine you are standing in a garden. The air is warm and the scent of roses fills your nose. Before you stands a rose bush, covered in buds. Some are tight and closed, some are just beginning to open, and some are fully bloomed. Now, imagine that this bush is you. See the outer layers of the bud. These are the defenses you have built, the armor you wear to protect your heart, the thorns you show to the world. Acknowledge them. Thank them for keeping you safe. They have done their job. Now, feel the warmth of the sun on the bud. Feel the gentle pull of the earth. Slowly, very slowly, imagine the outer layer beginning to loosen. It is not a violent tearing, it is a gentle unfolding. Feel the next layer opening, and the next. With each layer, you are revealing something softer, something more true. You are not losing your protection, you are simply allowing your light to shine through. Visualize the center of the flower, the very heart of the rose. It is glowing with a soft golden light. This is your true self. It has been there all along, waiting in the dark, waiting for the courage to emerge. Hold this image in your mind. Remember that you are a rose. You have thorns, and you have petals. You have the capacity to protect, and you have the capacity to love. Take a moment of silence here, allowing the image to settle within you. Open your eyes when you are ready. Daily life application, living as the rose. How do we carry this wisdom into our week? First, honor your boundaries. When someone crosses a line, do not apologize for your thorns. Your boundaries are what allow your inner beauty to survive. Protect your peace. Protect your heart. Second, embrace the wound. When you are hurt, do not hide the scar. Do not pretend it didn't happen. Acknowledge the pain. Ask yourself, what is this wound teaching me? How is it shaping my capacity for empathy? Let it transform you, just as the blood transformed the white rose. Third, practice patience with unfolding. We live in a world that demands instant results, but the rose does not bloom overnight. It takes time. It takes the right season. If you feel stuck, if you feel closed, do not force it. Trust the process. Trust that you are gathering the strength you need. Your time will come. Closing reflection. The rose teaches us that we are not broken when we are wounded. We are becoming. The thorn protects the petal. The petal reveals the heart. The heart holds the love. We are all gardens, tending to our own growth, waiting for the sun to call us forth. As we prepare to leave, I invite you to approach the altar. Place a rose or a representation of one upon the altar. As you do, offer a silent intention. What layer of myself am I ready to open today? What pain am I ready to transform into beauty? Benediction. Spirits of the garden, guardians of the bloom, keepers of the thorn, and the petal's gentle room, we honor the rose with its thorns and its grace, a symbol of love in every time and place. May we be brave enough to open our hearts, to let the light in and let the old parts depart. May we carry the wisdom of the sacred wound, turning our sorrow into a song, a tune. May we unfold slowly, layer by layer, trusting the process, the earth, and the air. May we be the beauty that rises from pain, a testament to love, in joy and in rain. Go now, beloved, with the rose in your hand, rooted in the earth, guided by the land. May your heart be open, your spirit be free, blooming in love for all to see. Final thought. As you step out of this sanctuary and back into the world, remember that the garden does not end at the church door. The soil you walk upon is the same soil that feeds the roots of the rose. The air you breathe is the same air that carries the scent of the bloom. You are not leaving the sacred behind. You are carrying it with you. There will be days when the wind blows hard and you will feel the need to close your petals tight. There will be days when the sun is fierce and you will feel the heat of exposure. On those days, remember the story of Aphrodite running through the thicket. Remember that the wound was not the end of the story, it was the beginning of the color. Your scars are not marks of damage, they are maps of where you have loved, where you have fought, and where you have grown. Do not fear the thorn, it is your ally. It keeps the predators at bay so that your sweetness can remain intact for those who are worthy of it. And do not fear the petal, it is your offering. It is how you share your light with the world. You are both the protector and the giver. You are both the shield and the gift. Walk gently among your neighbors, but stand firm in your truth. Let your boundaries be clear, like the stem, and let your compassion be open, like the blossom. When you encounter pain in the world, do not turn away. Offer your presence, your listening ear, your steady hand. Be the garden for someone else who is struggling to bloom. Trust the cycle. Trust the seasons. Trust that even in the deepest winter, the bulb is sleeping, gathering strength for the spring. You are never truly dormant. You are always becoming. Carry the rose in your heart. Let its fragrance remind you that you are loved, you are protected, and you are whole. Go now and bloom. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the rose. May the wisdom of Aphrodite and Adonis guide you on your own path to wholeness and transformation. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Gaia's Grove and join our community of like-minded individuals who are exploring the deeper connections between nature, culture, and spirituality. And if you want to get a hold of me by email, I will have it in the description down below.